Hey, what's up, everyone? And welcome back to The Key and another edition of Key by the Numbers. This week's number is going to be 3 and 3, and you put those together and you get 6. So we're talking about 21931, which is license plate reader devices, right? The LPRs. 3 and 3 equals 6. There's 3 steps for the cop and 3 steps for the desk officer. So let's just read them down quickly, and then I want to tell you why it's important and how it might look to you on an exam. So the cop, inspect the LPR device for operability and serviceability when you're assigned to the vehicle that has an LPR, and you report those results to the desk officer. You activate the LPR device, make sure it's working, make an activity log entry, and if it hasn't received a download of a hot list within the past 24 hours, you're not supposed to use it. Notify the patrol supervisor and the desk officer if the LPR becomes inoperable at any time during the tour. Now, what does the desk officer do? The desk officer accounts for the condition of each LPR as it's reported to them by the cop, and they make an entry in the command log, whatever the results of the inspection were. You enter on the CPR roll call system which car has what. So you'd be like Sector Adam has an LPR, right? Sector Charlie has an LPR, that kind of thing. Now, if the LPR goes down during the tour and the officer notifies the desk officer of that, the desk officer calls ITB and makes a notification, and then he puts that notification, or she puts that notification in the telephone record. So let's just go back for a minute, and this is the way I taught myself these procedures, and it's the way I teach my students. In the beginning of each sentence, there's an actionable verb. What do they want you to do? So let's just read those for the cop and leave out the rest of the sentence. If you look at the first 3 steps for the cop, what are they telling you to do? Inspect, activate, notify. Those are the 3 verbs, the 3 actions that they want you to take. If you're the desk officer, account for, record, enter, and contact. Now, there's an end to those sentences, right? But the cop, inspect the LPR, notify the desk officer, and put the results in your activity log. Activate the LPR. If it hasn't received a download of a hot list in 24 hours, don't use it. Then notify. Who are you notifying? You're notifying the desk officer and the patrol supervisor if it goes down during the tour, right? When you get to the actionable verbs by the desk officer, what do they want you to do? What are they telling you to do? Desk officer, account for, record, enter, and contact. Account for the condition of each LPR as it's reported to you by the cop. Record the results of the LPR inspection in the command log. Then enter on the centralized roll call which sector has an LPR. Then contact ITB if it goes down during the tour, and then record that contact in the telephone record. So the reason why this is important is because you want to know what your actions are. Now, let's take a look at what the cop does. When you inspect the LPR at the beginning of the tour, you're notifying the desk officer. This is where you're going to get questions wrong if you don't pay attention. Beginning of the tour, is it working? Notify the desk officer. If you're on patrol, if you're out during your tour and it goes down, then you notify the desk officer and the patrol supervisor. Not either or, it's both. So in the beginning of the tour, you notify the desk officer about the inspection. If it goes down during the tour, you notify the desk officer and the patrol supervisor. Now, when it comes to the desk officer, you're recording the results that the cop told you about the inspection in the command log. But then on the roll call, you're putting down which sectors have what, right? And then if it goes down during the tour and you're notified by the cop that it went down, then you're notifying ITB and you're putting that in the telephone record. So you have different logbooks, different telephone records, and this is why you need to keep it straight in your head. And this is what takes a simple 6-step procedure, and it makes it ripe to be tested. All they have to do is reverse the book, leave out the activity log for the cop, say that the desk officer notifies ITB and puts it in the command log. That would be wrong. So you have to keep the actor in mind, what they're doing, and where they're recording it. Okay? So, cop, inspect it, put it in your command log, put it in your activity log, and then notify the desk officer. Activate it. If it hasn't received a download of the hot list in 24 hours, don't use it. If it goes down during the tour, the cop notifies the patrol supervisor and the desk officer. Desk officer, account for each one, what the cop told you, and put that in the command log. Okay? Enter on the centralized personnel index, right? The roll call, which cars have LPRs. Then if it goes down during the tour, contact ITB and record that in the telephone record. So it's important to keep all these things straight in your head. And that's going to be it for this week's Key by the Numbers. I know the video is a little longer than usual, but I want to give you a tip about how to keep this stuff kind of straight in your head. All right? Remember to like and share this video. Okay, let's get some likes on the videos. Please share it with your friends. The Key always has new content coming out for you. And remember, until we see you again next time, preparation is the key. Peace.